Dr. Pepper holds the title as the oldest major soft drink brand in America. Crafted in 1885, beating Coca-Cola by a whole year. With its unique blend of 23 flavors, it's kept fans guessing and coming back for over a century. But what goes into creating this one-of-a-kind soda? Let's explore the story behind each bottle and uncover how Dr. Pepper gets its unforgettable taste. Let's start in the 1880s, a time when soda wasn't the giant industry it is today. Soft drinks were sold mainly in drugstores, marketed as health tonics for everything from fatigue to indigestion. Because who doesn't love the idea of bubbles curing ailments? In the small town of Waco, Texas, one pharmacist named Charles Alderton was busy experimenting with flavors. And while we don't know exactly how many concoctions he tried, let's just say he didn't stumble on that signature Dr. Pepper flavor in one shot. Imagine the scene, a soda fountain, bubbling and hissing, with Alderton leaning in close, sipping something that tastes suspiciously like carbonated cough syrup. Nope, not quite, he mutters and moves on. One day, however, he hit on something new, a drink with a taste that was somehow warm, spicy, fruity, and creamy all at once. Essentially a potion of flavors packed into one glass. It was strange yet delicious, like nothing anyone had tried before. Legend has it that Alderton, in a moment of creative inspiration, or sheer exhaustion, dubbed it Dr. Pepper as a tribute to a friend of his boss. Some say it was named after Dr. Charles T. Pepper, a real-life doctor and soda fan, though historical records remain fuzzy on whether the good doctor ever got his hands on the stuff. By 1885, Dr. Pepper had taken Waco by storm. The drink spread beyond the local soda fountain, becoming a sensation and even making a splash at the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis. Now, if you've ever been to a state fair, you know it's a place where people are ready to be amazed by the weirdest, most whimsical creations. The introduction of Dr. Pepper was like finding the golden ticket in a chocolate bar. People couldn't get enough of its mysterious 23-flavor blend, which, to this day, is still guarded like a family heirloom. There's a rumor that only 3 people know the full recipe, and they're each sworn to secrecy, like they're in some soda-based witness protection program. And what exactly are those 23 flavors? The Dr. Pepper folks aren't spilling the beans, but some speculate it's a mix of cherry, vanilla, caramel, and even a touch of licorice. Others have tried to decipher it with the dedication of cryptologists, and while there are plenty of guesses, Dr. Pepper remains an enigma. It's like a soda with a PhD in mystique. In the decades that followed, Dr. Pepper expanded, becoming one of the most iconic soft drinks in America. It held its own against cola giants, and it even stood tall in the face of a major lawsuit in the 1970s when the Coca-Cola company accused it of being a cola. Dr. Pepper's response? A cheeky denial. "I'm no cola," it said, proudly embracing its title as the one you crave. And hey, they weren't lying. Dr. Pepper is its own category of soda, more of a pepper than anything else. Although pepper doesn't technically make the list of 23 flavors, or does it? Dr. Pepper has kept up with the times, too. From adding cherry and vanilla varieties to creating a zero-sugar version, it's a brand that's been as effervescent in creativity as it is in taste. And just when you think it's reached its flavor limit, Dr. Pepper throws a curveball, like the limited edition dark berry or the mysterious fantastic chocolate flavor. Fans, of course, eat it up or drink it down, intrigued by each twist. So here we are, well over a century later, and Dr. Pepper is still as popular as ever, filling shelves, vending machines, and minds with the eternal question, what exactly is in this thing? One thing's for sure, Dr. Pepper is more than just a drink. It's a curiosity in a bottle, a little reminder that some of life's best mysteries are best left unsolved. Now enough with the history. Let's get down to business. How is Dr. Pepper actually made? What goes on inside the factory to create this beloved, mysterious drink? The creation of Dr. Pepper begins with a mystery, its famous, closely guarded recipe. Inside the factory, only a few chosen employees know the exact proportions of its 23 flavors, and these individuals operate with precision and secrecy. The ingredients used in Dr. Pepper's flavor base are sourced from specialized suppliers and arrive at the factory in sealed containers to ensure quality and consistency. When they reach the factory, each ingredient, whether it's a cherry extract, almond essence, or the essential caramel note, is kept in separate, airtight containers, preserving its potency. Only those with security clearance have access to these flavor agents. When it's time to start a batch, they retrieve exact quantities, measured on ultra-sensitive scales that ensure accuracy down to the last fraction of an ounce. Even a small variation could throw off the unique balance that defines Dr. Pepper. This step is treated like a ritual, and the raw essence of Dr. Pepper's character is carefully prepared in a controlled environment. With the flavor components carefully portioned, the next step is creating the flavor base. The ingredients are added in a specific sequence, starting with heavier flavors like caramel, followed by cherry and other fruity and spicy essences. They're introduced into massive stainless steel mixing vats designed to maintain a neutral environment where no metal or chemical reactions can alter the taste. Within these vats, custom blended paddle systems start the mixing process, designed to keep air from seeping into the blend. Oxygen could alter the delicate flavor. The paddles churn at precise speeds, controlled by a computerized system that monitors the timing and intensity of each turn. Flavor scientists constantly test small samples throughout the blending process, ensuring that each batch has that signature Dr. Pepper taste, adjusting as needed to capture the exact right harmony of flavors. The flavor base alone won't create the familiar Dr. Pepper sweetness. The syrup stage is next. High fructose corn syrup, or sometimes cane sugar, is delivered to the factory in concentrated form. In a designated room, the sweetener is pumped into large mixing tanks, which are fitted with internal heating coils to gently warm the liquid. This warming process helps the syrup dissolve completely, forming a smooth, consistent liquid. The tanks maintain this syrup blend at a controlled temperature, keeping the mixture ready to integrate with the flavor base. The result is a thick, amber-colored syrup with a sweetness that will soon be balanced by the drink's other complex flavors. This syrup remains under constant supervision to ensure that it's perfectly smooth and ready for the next phase. Next comes the carbonation, adding the sparkle that gives Dr. Pepper its unmistakable kick. The water used for carbonation is first chilled to a very low temperature, just above freezing, around 34 degrees Fahrenheit, 1 degree Celsius. Cold water holds carbon dioxide better, creating a longer-lasting fizz. In the carbonation chamber, the water is pressurized and infused with CO2 gas through specialized nozzles, turning it into bubbly, carbonated water. Machines in this chamber can handle up to 60 psi, pounds per square inch, of pressure, ensuring the water absorbs enough carbonation for a vibrant, satisfying mouthfeel. This bubbly water is now ready for its date with the Dr. Pepper syrup. Now that the carbonated water and syrup are prepared, they're carefully combined in blending tanks designed for precision mixing. The syrup is gradually released into the carbonated water, flowing through pressurized pipes to keep the carbonation intact. Inside these tanks, paddles gently turn the mixture, blending the syrup evenly with the carbonated water while minimizing any fizz loss. Sensors inside the blending tanks monitor the density, viscosity, and carbonation level, making sure the texture and taste are balanced. If the mixture isn't quite right, adjustments are made, maybe a touch more syrup here or a slight dilution there. This process captures the essence of Dr. Pepper's smooth, fizzy feel and bold taste, blending the sweet, spicy, and fruity notes into the final drink. Once the blend is complete, it undergoes a mild pasteurization process to ensure stability and safety. This step isn't essential for all sodas, but Dr. Pepper takes no chances, wanting to preserve its distinctive flavor profile while adding a layer of protection. The liquid flows through a specialized pasteurization system, where it is quickly heated to around 160 degrees Fahrenheit, 70 degrees Celsius, for a short period. Immediately afterward, the liquid is rapidly cooled. This swift heating and cooling process ensures that any potential bacteria are eliminated without affecting the taste. The pasteurized Dr. Pepper is now stable and ready for packaging, maintaining its fresh taste until it reaches the consumer. Dr. Pepper has a reputation to maintain, so quality control is strict and extensive. At this stage, quality testers pull samples from the batch, taking them to an on-site lab where they undergo chemical analysis and taste tests. Analysts measure key attributes like pH, carbonation levels, and density. They also conduct a sensory analysis, relying on trained taste testers who are experts in recognizing the signature Dr. Pepper taste. If the sample doesn't meet the exact flavor and fizz standards, adjustments are made, even if it means returning the batch for recalibration. Only once everything is confirmed perfect does the batch move forward. Now comes the step that turns Dr. Pepper from a vat of soda into individual servings. The bottling and canning machines are incredibly fast, working at speeds that fill thousands of bottles and cans per minute. Each container passes through a high-pressure cleaning stage, where pressurized water or air blasts any dust or particles away, preparing them for filling. When the bottles and cans reach the filling stage, the soda is dispensed in precise amounts. Sensors regulate the speed and pressure of the pour to avoid losing any carbonasia. Immediately after filling, the capping machine applies lids to cans and screws caps onto bottles in one seamless movement, creating an airtight seal. A labeling machine then applies Dr. Pepper labels to each container. A small laser adds a production date and batch code to every bottle or can, allowing each unit to be traced back to its origin if necessary. Once labeled and capped, the Dr. Pepper containers move down the line to the packing area. Here, a robotic system groups them into cases, arranging them neatly for transport. Once arranged, machines wrap the cases in sturdy plastic to prevent shifting during transit. Each case is stacked onto pallets, and forklifts load these pallets onto trucks. These pallets are now ready to head to distributors, where they'll be delivered to stores around the world. Even after everything, Dr. Pepper performs one last check before the product leaves the factory. Quality control testers grab random samples from the final packaged product, opening them to ensure they have the right amount of fizz, flavor, and freshness. They look for any inconsistencies and test the soda's flavor one last time to confirm it matches the Dr. Pepper standard. Dr. Pepper may have started as a simple experiment in a small Texas pharmacy, but it has grown into a worldwide favorite. Today, Dr. Pepper is enjoyed in more than 30 countries and has held its place against other big soda brands. In many places, Dr. Pepper is celebrated as a unique choice, and its secretive recipe has only made it more interesting and special. In the US, Dr. Pepper has become a classic drink that shows up everywhere, from family gatherings to popular TV shows. Around the world, it's often seen as an exciting option for people who want something different from the usual colas. Dr. Pepper's unique flavor mix, said to contain 23 flavors, draws in fans who appreciate its one-of-a-kind taste. The brand has created different versions, like cherry-flavored Dr. Pepper, and even a limited edition with a hint of chocolate, to keep fans interested and give them new flavors to try. Dr. Pepper is more than just a drink. It's a symbol of individuality. For many, choosing Dr. Pepper shows a taste for something bold and different. The brand has stayed popular over the years by keeping its original flavor while also creating new varieties. This mix of tradition and creativity has helped Dr. Pepper remain loved by people of all ages and backgrounds. In the world of sodas, where brands try hard to stand out with bright labels and catchy ads, Dr. Pepper has held its own with a calm, steady charm. Its taste, a blend of sweet, spicy, and fruity notes, continues to attract drinkers, inviting them to enjoy something that's not easy to label or copy. Dr. Pepper's story, from a small Texas experiment to a worldwide favorite, shows that being original can make a lasting mark. Dr. Pepper proves that there's room for more than just cola in the soda world. It's become a classic by sticking to its unique flavor and staying true to what it's always been. With each sip, Dr. Pepper reminds us that sometimes The best things in life are those that keep a little mystery. So, next time you open a can of Dr. Pepper, remember, you're not just drinking a soda, you're tasting a piece of history. From its secret blend of 23 flavors to its rich history as America's original soft drink, Dr. Pepper has earned a special place in the world of soda. Every sip is a taste of tradition, mystery, and bold flavor. But with all we've uncovered, there's still something to ponder. What do you think makes Dr. Pepper's flavor so unique? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed learning about this iconic drink, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more deep dives into the world of food and drink.